They're near the edge of this lovely little fishing hut.
Oh yeah?
It's really cool actually, yeah.
Sick. That's if we abandon the race tomorrow, we can just hide out there at the half.
I'm looking at that boat going, we could at least get down most of the way.
Because our arms will be fresh.
Yeah. Oh, good morning. It's very early in the morning. I didn't record yesterday. When we got back from Russell Glacier, we kind of pretty much got ready in here and we had a quick turnaround to get dinner over. They brought us to restaurant Rock Lubbin, which was basically a giant heated tent that was out in the wilderness. It was actually lovely. We had like 3 portions of big pasta dinners with chicken, so lots of carb loading at the minute. I just put the camera away because, you know, wanted to kind of take it in. We have been having a giggle. There's so many Irish people here, it's gas. There's a lovely couple from Carrick Mines that we've been hanging out with, who are just good crack, and then there's a guy that we met from the Hinge. He's in a similar boat to us, that he's just sure, look, we'll see how it goes and enjoy it. But yeah, we're building a little support crew here. People knowing that it's our first one, and everyone has the same reaction as soon as we say, oh no, it's our first ever marathon. They go, look, it is what it is. But this morning now is route inspection, which means they're taking us up onto the ice cap. We're going to wear our spikes, if you can see these guys, which are pretty badass, and wear the spikes onto the ice cap, get a test for how it feels, you know, bit of a like just run on the ice, nothing major. So that's going to be a bit of an excursion. I think it's a kind of 6-hour trip we have to do. It's mad the weather here, so it's bucketing down rain, but tomorrow that's set to be completely whitewashed, just snow everywhere. So we kind of don't know what we're gonna get. We'll just take it as it comes. So today I'm gonna leave the big camera at home because we're literally going out onto an ice sheet. I think that's just safe. But I'm gonna bring the vlog camera and I'm gonna bring my GoPro and I'm gonna try and record some bits there. So yeah, we'll see you soon.
Good. Ready for the ice?
Yeah. Ready for this rain to stop.
Here, you just press this button. Okay. Yeah. All right. My name is Thomas and I'm one of the guides here. We'll be going towards the ice now. I will be driving up in front with Björn. I will be driving, not Björn. We decided for today. We have our radio man over here, because as you can see, we're not connected to the cockpit.
Take a bow.
So if something happens back here or you spot something, you just call up there and then we can hear it up in the front. Yeah, it's not if you try some of the other buses, it's not the most luxurious one, but it's a tank and it will get us there.
That's too much power you're after giving him.
I know. I do like to talk.
We might need a bag of it.
Yeah. If he starts singing, just stop the truck.
Or you will feel the brake.
We've got the radio.
So, right here is where the half marathon finish line is. So we obviously are going to start off on the ice caps, half marathon distance here, and we're going to continue on up this way, back home where we'd driven there. So, and look how cold, can you see that? Look how cold it is.
When I was looking at it, I was like, okay, yeah, there's snow there today. They're near the edge of this lovely little fishing hut.
Oh yeah?
It's really cool actually, yeah.
Sick. That's if we abandon the race tomorrow, we can just hide out there at the half.
I'm looking at that boat going, we could at least get down most of the way.
Because our arms will be fresh.
Yeah. Somewhere out on that massive glacier is where we're going to be running tomorrow. Oh my days. You'd be hard pressed to find this anywhere else. Kangerslusuaq means Great Fjord. That's where it's getting its name. I'm getting good at that, Kangerslusuaq.
Steady course to the haven.
That's badass, right?
Many foemen. My mother told me someday I will buy galley with good oars, sail to distant shores, stand up on the prow, noble bark I steer, steady course to the haven.
We are off the bus. We've got our badass Arctic spikes on, and we are heading off over that mound and into the ice. We'll see how far we can get. The guys have warned us that it is really wet. They actually said don't go out and run it in the running shoes, but that's all we've had. But I think there's a few people caught in the same boat. So here's Eanna now. Are you fixed? Woo! Yeah, so let's see what the story is. Sick though. Yeah, alright, switching to the GoPro. Do you see me? That is ready to go.
Woo! To try to find beans, eggs, and breakfast for tomorrow.
And Canada Goose.
Yeah.
Back in the lodge. Polar Lodge. Today was top 10 day.
Yeah.
Top 10 day. Out on the ice caps. So now it's all about eating as much food as we can.
No, it's lots of sweets and nothing happens. Oh, it's on.
So we've inspected the route and it is in fact there. It is some distance. I haven't driven it there now, I've realised just what we're doing.
Come through here tomorrow and take a right into it.
Yeah. This right here is the finish line where the car is coming through. So, way off that way is the ice cap. Way off that way.
42.2 kilometers that way, to be exact.
Oh. But that's tomorrow's problem. It's gonna be sick. It's gonna be an absolute mission. The terrain is ridiculous. So look, but look at this. Like, oh my god. Tonight is meant to be a Northern Lights tour. I don't know what. We don't even know if that's gonna happen. It's pretty cloudy, and I'm sure we could get it going another day. Talk to a local. Oh. Look at this village. That's our supermarket.
Come on, look at it.
Supermarché and Canada Goose Shop.
Damn right, I'm having a look at that.
We have to.
There has to be something there.
We
Why
have
else
to have
would
a
they sell
look. This is
Oh, do you know what? It's an outdoor wear shop anyway.
Is it open?
Yeah, of course. 10 till 4.
Okay. Let's go and have a look. Yeah. Oh. Hello. So, I think the last thing you saw was us out on the ice cap, and I can't remember if I checked in since then. That was one of the most unbelievable experiences. Actually, yeah, we did. The ice cap was unbelievable. We got to go out, test the spikes, which worked really, really well. These are the spikes I went for. There are Capchuga, I think, are like a brand of spikes. They're maybe 70 quid. We got these on Amazon. I'll try and link the, I forget the name of them, but they were about 30 quid and perfect. And like, if you're doing this, ice spikes, essential. Do not go for the smaller nano spike, guys, because we saw so many people who'd got those and they were falling all over the place. So that is definitely not the move. Get the proper thick spikes. But yeah, so now this evening, we kind of chilled out there for the last hour. Sorry, we chilled out there for the last hour. We were just kind of tired. Apparently there's lots of snow forecast for tonight, which is kind of nice actually. I kind of want that. You know, the route itself is going to be quite tricky. Let me show you the route. Oh, actually, before I do, this is the gear. So we've got lots of layers for the top, about 4 layers on top. Obviously I've got my gels, water bottles, things like that. My bag that I'm going to run with, hat, gloves, all the kind of necessities. You kind of have to cover your whole skin for frostbite. Shorts, yeah, multiple layers, multiple socks. Number 2. Eanna is number 1. And then over there we've got 2 drops. So you basically are given 2 drops. There are 3 drops, we're going to use 2 along the route for you to leave extra supplies. So at the first drop is like the 10k mark, and our thoughts are we've a few bits there. Eanna's leaving some extra socks. I'm leaving a kind of thicker jacket, because if I find that we're too cold when we're out there, at least it's only 10k that I have to run until I can get to another layer. So I'm going to leave that there, and if I need it, perfect, it's there. If I don't, I'll just carry on. And then in the 21k drop, which is the half marathon, I have basically, I can choose to dump that extra layer if I don't need it anymore and I've warmed up a bit better, and then I have a few extra gels. So that's the plan. Tonight I'm gonna bring this camera, but it'll be quick enough. It's really all about dinner, eating as much as we can, and getting an early night because it's a 5:30 start tomorrow to get going, and probably 4:30 start actually to kind of stretch and stuff as well. So really buzzing. I won't lie, I'm nervous. I definitely am a bit nervous. I've never done a marathon before, so that's tricky, but there's no expectation here. You know, we're gonna run this, get it done. It's in the Arctic, on spikes, on ice, in a difficult terrain, so time is kind of out of the equation, which is nice. I like that fact. You know, we're not going to think too much about the pace in general. We're just going to run it and get to the finish. I just realized I forgot to show you the map. So, whoa, zoom in here. Okay, so this is where we are right now, and way off up here, this is the ice cap area. So that's where we're literally out on the ice bikes, running up and down those hills. And we make our way all the way. There's where I was talking about, that first drop at the 10k mark. Keep going, and half marathon mark, we have another personal drop. So obviously the half marathon is taking place on Sunday. We're racing tomorrow. And then, yeah, this is going to be a difficult route home here, but we will enjoy it and make the most of it all the same. All the way back to literally Polar Lodge. That's exactly where we're sleeping right now. Finish line is outside. So we've got cans of Guinness over there. We have cans of Guinness over there that are going to be waiting at the finish line for us. No.
Genuine ideas, yeah.
Yeah.
Ella, med min mom rennen.
I'm not joking.
For an excursion. Did you see the sheet?
Klart, the what?
The sheet in the agenda for changing schedule. You're running tomorrow.
Yeah, I just heard you say that.
Yeah. This is the one. Boys, no idea. Yeah, we're assuming.
I must admit the speech is not really written because I just got more or less straight down from the meeting with Jørgen, who's responsible for the logistics up here, because we are going to make changes. As you have seen, the weather today was quite terrible, and all I have spoken to who live here have never seen anything like it at this time of year. So if you did not believe in global warming before you came here, I think you do now. However, we will make very nice runs for you, but tomorrow there will be no ice. It will not be cold enough tonight, so we cannot be sure that all the running water will be frozen tomorrow. So there will only be ice on Sunday. But of course we want all of you to experience the ice. That means tomorrow the run is for the Polar Bear Challenge, running the half marathon. So if you're running the marathon only, you're running Sunday.
It's disgusting.